Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track.
If you don't get through over Skype today, or you don't want to, you can email tv@atheist-community.org. That goes to myself, all the co-hosts, the other people behind the scenes that are helping out here today. We cannot possibly respond to all of them. And given my work schedule lately, I'm 170 some odd emails behind. That's how many are sitting there that nobody else has answered that are specifically waiting on an answer from me.
And in the last couple of days, we have had a bit of an influx of Christians and theists simply copy-pasting entire pages from apologetics websites and then sending those to us as emails.
Yeah.
Going, what do you think about this? And it's like, look, no, that's not how it's done. If you want to engage us, that's fine, but we really don't have a time to slog through some lengthy apologetic tedium, which you didn't even write, right? And I mean, we want to engage you, the viewer, and especially if you're a Christian and a theist, we want to talk to you. We want to know what you think about these things and what your beliefs are all about, and we're interested in answering questions that you might pose to us. But if you just want to, you know, copy-paste 2,000 words of gibberish off of, you know, whatever Ray Comfort page you found that you think is brilliant,
right,
that's just really lame, and you know, we'll either ignore you or ridicule you if you send us those emails. So
it's one of the reasons why I keep asking, tell me what you believe and why. And I realize that some people aren't very good at explaining this, and they find a website that expresses what they actually believe. I get that. I understand it. But at least, you know, paraphrase it. First of all, I don't want to read a long cut and paste from a web page from some apologist. Second of all, I don't want to write a response to that on an individual basis. You know, person A sends me, you know, Matt Slick's tag, for example, and I do a big long response to that person. Then the next person who tries to do that is either going to get a cut and paste of my response to the first one, which I think is way more than fair, or they're just not going to get a response. I tend to, if I identify that it's just cut and paste and it's a big long thing, I tend to just delete them. I'm more interested in what real people have to say. Even if all you have to say is, I can't explain it, I don't think I could convince you, I just believe because I believe. If that's the best you can do, fine. And as long as you understand that you're not going to convince everybody, we're probably going to get along much better, and I'm going to have a great deal more respect, and we might have more productive conversations, because that allows, that prompts questions. Well, you know, why do you believe something that you say you can't understand or you don't know? And
usually that is when they run into a lot of difficulty, because case in point, we just had a fellow send the email address, this lengthy cut and paste of the Kalam cosmological argument, which I had just happened to have done a quick refutation of the last time I appeared on the program, and Russell and I discussed that on the show. And then this fella sends it again out of the blue and cluelessly. And but when we tried to back him down on, no, what is it that you believe? Why are you a Christian? Why do you think about all this stuff? Had nothing to do with the Kalam cosmological argument.
Right.
He went on about the usual things of, you know, how he thinks archaeological evidence that supposedly proves the Bible and fulfilled prophecies and stuff like that. And we're like, well, then why did you waste our time sending the other thing? Why did you waste your time? And then when we tried to back him down on, well, why do you believe those things now that you say you believe, the prophecy stuff, the archaeological evidence stuff, he wouldn't back any of that up. And so it's very, very difficult to engage somebody who, you know, just sort of curls up into a little passive-aggressive ball the minute that you try to challenge them on whatever it is that they really believe, especially when they write us in the first place. It's like, look, you wrote us. We didn't come